welcome back. So a wee catch up. I'm busy doing a bit of spannering on the Jeep, tinkering. So I got some wiring, and you'll see there in the video, I drilled through here into the support, and I brought it out here, drilled another hole there. So we're going to connect that up there with some heat shrink. I'm going to cut this off here for now, and then I've actually bought a complete battery box with all this carry on for 80 quid on eBay. So we'll see what it's like when it comes. There's been loads sold, so folk are buying them, so they must work. Right. Anyway, so I bought a set of these cutters, and they're absolute crap. They're like 5 quid on eBay, and they're actually the same as these ones I've already got, which you can see are all bent and twisted. These are really old, really old. And they will not even strip. You can see the mess they made trying to cut. So, really disappointing. So these old pliers I'm using here are actually Lucas electrician's pliers, probably from the 1960s or before. In fact, they will be from the 60s, because my dad had them when he worked with the telephone exchange, telephone engineer. So that's exactly what they are. So anyway, I'll not bore you. I'll crimp these. Big fat bit of heat shrink. Is that wide enough? It should be. Got to get 2 of these in. No, they won't be. I think we have only massive stuff. Well, that will have to do. Stick that on anyway, and we'll get this sorted, alright? These are at the end, you see, are colour coded. So whatever colour connector you're using, they just work right without breaking it. And then I can also do the end for bigger size, like so. So you'll have seen a load of snow and commuting films in nice sunny. We had obviously a cold snap and lots of snow and ice, and then we had a mild week, and it's saying a bit changing a bit over the next few days, sorry. But we're in for some sunny weather this weekend, and so I'm out test riding the new Surly Moonlander 2 fat bike tomorrow with my mate Sani, which I'm looking forward to. We'll just go to Seacliff Beach, put it through its paces on the rocks there. And I've not done much of that for a long time. As you'll see, I've not been doing my daftness on my push bikes much. So this is maybe too long, but no matter. Right, I'll get the heat gun, I'll get that on, and that will take care of that. Maybe just too big a bit of heat shrink. So that's what happens when you put too big a bit on, but I don't really have a choice here with the sizes. Yeah. Anyway, what we'll do with that, we'll just PVC tape wrap that, okay? I'll come back. There you go. So now we'll find my holes too tight a bit going in there. Well, it's not too bad. So what we have underneath, obviously, is it going into here like the same as the other side. So I just need to, I'm going to stick it way over there. Just pull this back through, not too much. And I've still got my cough. Okay, so you can see that's up there out the way. What I'll actually do is just get rid of this here. There's Murphy. Hello, Murphy. Hello, what are you up to? Murphy, can I say hello to everyone on YouTube? Look at him with his hairy coat. He's getting a haircut in a couple of days. Do you look at a tiny wee pup again? Okay. Right. We'll just snip that right there. So I just bought this on eBay for a couple of quid. Should take care of it. It's got decent protective covering on it. This holder. But it's bigger than the original one that's on. Bit straightforward. You just put your spade fuses in. I've got a box of them in my spares. So the wartime ones had these horrible tight fuses, as you'll know if you've got a vintage one. Anyway, so that will probably live about there. Welcome back, same film, different night. So I've had in the post arrive more of these spotlights. Train time. Bike's out because I'm commuting tomorrow to work. Back to the grind tomorrow, 3 days. So that's the spotlight that was in there. Same type. So these are £7 each. So that's the alloy bit. I said it was plastic in the film, it's alloy. So, bear with me here. There's nuts and bolts for these. They go in like that, right? Now, if I paint that side of that all green, just make it look a bit older. I know it's LED and it's not what they had back in Vietnam War or whatever you want to class this Jeep as. However, it's 2025. We don't need to drive about in the dark anymore. So I've got my halogen light, I've got my other one that will be higher up, and I'll have these two wired up into the circuit with that, and I think they'll look fine. What do you think? If I put them in there, then they're not going to hit. As long as that's not sticking out, nothing will hit it. So there you go. It might be better higher, but I've got my indicators in there. But it's out of sight down there. I think it'll be fine. It's going to be better than without them. I can always get covers for these as well, you know, because you get covers for these. I'm sure you'll get the same thing, that sort of size. So without further ado, I'll just drill that. I need to work out how to get in there. Yeah, I need to put up a... So we've kind of worked out, if that goes to there, that's the same height as that. Then that goes there where it flattens out, and that goes straight. You don't need to measure heights. Think you did anything like that in the military? Nah. So down that straight edge, there. Okay, I'll just mark the other side and come back. Just missing a bracket in there. Didn't take much. So there you go. I think what we'll do though is we'll go and get a nylock nut, and then once it's on, it ain't coming off. Got these nylock nuts also have a flange edge like a washer, so that kills two birds with one stone. Ah, look, now that actually locks. See that? So we need to tighten it just on the inside, which might be fun if we can get in. Right, that's in the right place now. There you go. Ha. So we can wind this in so far. So the good thing with this nut having the flange on it is it doesn't fall through the spanner. There you go, actually. I'd say that's a gimme. Try it, rotate it one more. Come on, nearly there. Right, I think we'll take that one off and just rotate it now. Hold on. Good old King Dick spanner. And what do? There you go. Look. Oh, that's tight because it's splitting the paint. That's a gimme. We need to put the wire on the inside, don't we? Like that'll go up. See the blue paint again? There you go. I wonder if this is the original grill, because somebody said it was a World War II grill because it didn't have the circle indicator mounts. So that'll go in there. Hold on. Oh, it looks very fiddly, doesn't it? However, once it's on, so let that in the knife, see what it looks like. I'm allowed that on my Jeep, people. What do you think? I'll get hell of power of the bulb anyway. I'm not going to wire it all up tonight because I don't know how Alistair will wire these, if you'll wire them all together into one. So I'm going to have it so when you pull the switch, the three of them come on. This one I'll probably angle, try and get this one angled in a centre of a road, and these two will just be like straight up. But let's put the other one on and I'll come back. There you go, that's better that time. Right. Whew. So what do you think? Honest opinion. They look alright, I'm allowed them, etc. So if that was green, they look a bit more better. Now I could try and find some covers for them as well, for like through the summer and stuff. Now, if you had another one of these, if you could pick up a pattern one, you could in theory buy two of them. These are £7 or £8 each, that's all, the free postage. But you have two like that, like I've done with the guard, on either side. And then you'd have your two spots high up, which on the road might look better for vision. But down there, they're tucked in out the way. They're not going to get damaged by any crap coming off the wheels, off road, or stones and things. But probably once they're painted in green, it won't look that bad, I think. You can also turn them right down out of sight. There's another thing you can do once they're green. Oh, one's a bit tight to be doing that. But yeah, there's, you know, you do what you want. It's your Jeep though, you do what you want. Keep telling folk that. And you know me, I will. It's a civilian Jeep. Okay, I'll try and get, I've got loads of wire. I'll try and get some connector, I'll get some main females onto them, and I'll connect them all up so I can try them on the battery to see what they look like, because I'm itching to see how much power 3 of them are. Come back once I've done that, alright? Or this will be like hours long. Okay, so what I've done, I've got these connected up, pulled up underneath, and what we've got is the cables come up, there's a channel down through the back there, and this is the guide for the headlight wiring. Thread it through that. I'll get that sorted actually. Drops down here under the light. The other one comes up. This one here, see it? And I found out actually, I worked out to put it in there in the centre. I'll do the same with that one. And then when that's pulled in, it'll be right in out of sight. And then what we have then is these 2 sets of cables. Put it in there. And we have the other spotlight. So what I really need to do, if I connect all the blacks and reds, then connect this length, I'll need to cut that end, connect all that on, and I'll stick that on the battery to try it. Just to try it, okay? Back when I'm done. Okay, ready for the big reveal. Then we'll head off because it is getting quite long in the tooth, this film. Ta-da! So, even better, I'll put you up here and we'll switch the lights off and have a look. Now, try to see in the dark, that's fun. How's that then? Do you look bright enough? I think so. So there you go, extra lighting. Is that powerful enough for you? Come in! Are you ready for this?
I can't stop.
Look.
I've got to be overcooked.
How's that? Go around the front. Cool, eh? Did you hear that? Tea's ready. See you next time.
Right, I'm back after being fed and watered and done the dishes. So, I've masked around the lenses of the spotlights and I'll just paint them in with my ever-lasting tin of satin green, olive drab 42. I've got a tin of matte as well, which I kind of bought by accident. It was wrong. I didn't think when I bought it, and it's actually a kind of a satin finish that my Jeep was actually originally done, or I originally done it. So anyway, I'm just doing the whole lot, green, the mounts and stuff as well. And once that dries, it dulls down, and it'll look good. It should be alright.
So I've got my fuse box here. I've drilled 2 holes there and there, marked it first. They go in there. Could have some fun trying to do this myself because they're under here. See them? There you go. So obviously when I push on that, it's going to pop the nut out. You have to be like double jointed to reach right down there. Measure how. One on. Nothing worse than like working blind, is there? So what you will see here, here's my first aid box, which is actually French. How's that? So that obviously I fitted myself. I had to buy the mount for it. Try and work out how to tighten this up. That will turn. So you can watch and that will fall off when I turn this. on tight. There you go, it was a bit of luck. And we'll move that on to the next one. And if I go slow enough, that should not work. Thought it was too good to be true that wasn't working. Right, if I go slow enough, we'll see if that works, okay? Yeah, it's going tight now. There you go, let's keep going. I'll put a bit of Loctite on, okay. How's that looking? Job done. Better not forget my spanner. Once again, the old right angle Fulton torch works a treat. And I know I've still got to do the film on it. So what we've got, that one was drilled in squint because it was hitting the HT leads. And I was checking I've not pulled any, if not. Obviously 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 connections, and you'll put the appropriate fuse. You've got this cover that clicks on like so. So what I'll let Alistair do, and he wires these in, he'll decide how to do these. You've got to remember, there's like, if there's 3 lights running, you don't know how much, oh by the way, there's your lights drying, see that? You don't know how much heat will get generated. He'll know though, because he's an electrician. And he'll tidy all this up for me and put them into there. So I'm still waiting on the battery box, and I'm waiting on the 12 volt. I'm really annoying that I've lost it. Another charger, so I can charge my GoPros and stuff inside the glove box. And I think I'll wrap up this film, so there'll be a part 3 of this extra electrics. Jeep extra electrics, I think that's what I called it, but I don't know. So there's not much else to say. It's a Monday night, I'm commuting tomorrow, I'm taking the motorbike again this week, it's going to be sunny, and I'm going to, after work, stop at the RAF East Fortune, show you where the command HQ is. You can't get down inside it because it's flooded. I think it will be about 2 meters deep. But there's a generator room I pointed out in the last, might be the last motorbike film or the film before, I can't remember. If not, you'll see that. So keep watching, as always. Thank you everyone, and if you haven't subscribed, please consider doing so and give us a like, because it's helping the channel. I'm over 6,000 subscribers, that's what I meant to say. Thank you all the new subscribers. Come and say hello, tell us a bit about yourself, where you're from. I do like to get a bit chat going with folk, and I've got folk I chat with all over the world. Australia, New Zealand, Japan, a lot of guys from India. We always use Google Translate where we have to. Well, YouTube does that for you, it's good. So thanks everyone, see you in the next one, bye for now.